In front of Carr. Carr is going to throw it to Lynch on the right side. He's lit up. Derrick Johnson that time had all Lynch wanted. They're going to say it's an incompleted forward pass. And Derrick Johnson, the all-time leading tackler in Chiefs history, put his helmet right between the 2 and 4 of Marshawn Lynch and went anti-beast mode.
That was 5 years ago, but it still fires me up all these years later. There's nothing like Raider Week, and hopefully we see a similar energy on Monday Night Football. Hey everyone, and welcome into our game preview this week, presented by Crown Royal. My name is Matt McMullen, and who better to talk Chiefs Raiders with than the guy that laid that hit on Marshawn Lynch back in 2017? It's Derrick Johnson. DJ, what's up, man?
Not doing good, man. I love seeing that hit. I love seeing that highlight.
Yeah, that was awesome. You had so many great moments against the Raiders during your career with the Chiefs, but I think that's my favorite of all the moments. What was going through your mind on that one?
Well, I got to be honest. I got a lot of highlights over the years when it comes to playing the Raiders. But I'll tell you what, playing them twice a year, it's always a pleasure. But I'll tell you what, 2017, when I made that play on Marshawn Lynch, it was in 11 personnel. I can still remember it. And Derek Carr knew that we were blitzing, and I had man-to-man coverage on the running back. And he actually crossed the quarterback's eyes and went around, to the other side of the field, which is hard for me to track him down. But, I'm a veteran, so I knew exactly what was going on. And when you got Marshawn Lynch, when you have a chance to knock him out or give him a good shot, you got to take it.
Yeah, beast mode, just like how Mitch said in the clip, beast mode, anti-beast mode on that one. It was awesome. Now, I'm hoping we see some similar plays from the current Chiefs defenders against guys like Davante Adams and Josh Jacobs here in this one. And I want to ask you about those two players because this Raiders offense really funnels everything through those two guys. If you look at last week, 58% of the Raiders' offensive plays went to either Josh Jacobs or Davante Adams. Those are the two guys they want to get the football consistently. As a defensive player, how do you approach a game like this when the opponent so clearly wants to feed the ball to two specific players?
Well, first of all, I know Coach Spags is, making sure the defense knows those two guys have to be stopping. You have to have your attention on them all the time, especially when they're in the game. But Davante Adams, he's a guy that's been doing it for a long time, one of the best receivers in the league. And we're going to have to double him at times. And we're going to make sure we cloud him over top just so he doesn't beat us over top. We'll have a great plan for him. But at the end of the day, stopping the run is the key. And Jacobs is a really, really, really good young running back that's emerging in this league. He's top 5 right now, from what I know. But our defense is, we're first when it comes to stopping the run. So it's going to be a great matchup in Arrowhead, and I can't wait, man. I know that the sea of red is going to be rocking on Monday night.
Yeah, as a former linebacker, I'm sure it warms your heart to see the Chiefs leading the league in terms of stopping the run so far this year. Allowed just 3 rushing yards against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week. They've been really, really good against the run, and they'll need to be good against the run here against Josh Jacobs because you said it, he's been good this season. He's averaged at least 5 yards per carry in 3 of the Raiders' 4 games. And last week, in the Raiders' first victory of the season over the Broncos, he had 141 rushing yards in that game. Davante Adams also had a big game. He had 100 receiving yards in that one. Now, I want to ask you about their defense as well, and they have a lot of talent at edge rusher. Max Crosby has 4 sacks this season. They also added Chandler Jones in the offseason, one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. No sacks yet for him this year, and only 8 pressures, but we know what he can do as a pass rusher. We saw the quick passing game really working for the Chiefs last week against a very talented Buccaneers defense. The Buccaneers pass rush was basically rendered irrelevant because by the time they got to the quarterback, the ball was already gone. What are your expectations for this Chiefs offense against the Raiders on Monday night?
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, the Raiders know that when they come to Kansas City, we have a high-powered offense, been having it for years, and Pat Mahomes is probably going to try to light up the scoreboard. So they're going to have to their keys to their success is stopping the run, which would be hard to do in Arrowhead. But at the end of the day, getting off the field on 3rd down, and we're pretty good at that. We're pretty good at that. And I tell you what, our quarterback, even though he's, we make him out to be Superman, and he is at times. He's very, very good at making great decisions when it comes to people blitzing him, and he has to avoid certain things just to get him out of trouble. And the Raiders would definitely have their hands full, even though they paid a little money to get more pressure on the quarterback. It's going to be hard in Arrowhead on Monday, so I can't wait to see what Mahomes is going to have up his sleeve.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing when this offense is balanced, and we saw that last week against Tampa Bay. The Chiefs rushed for 189 rushing yards in that game. It was their most since week 4 of last year. Then, of course, Patrick Mahomes was Patrick Mahomes as well in the passing game. So it was awesome. Hopefully we see a similar result on Monday night, and you'll be here for the game on Monday, right?
Absolutely. I can't miss a Raider and Chief game. I got to be there rooting my Chiefs on.
That's awesome. Well, I'm so glad that you're still a part of this thing. I know the crowd's going to love seeing you on Monday, and hopefully you're there for a victory. DJ, awesome stuff, man. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.